Hi everybody, it's your girl Shino, and I am back with episode 14 of our Lesbani series. And in this episode, we're going to learn how to tell time. So you probably already did this in like kindergarten and first grade, and when you went over the basics, but here we're just going to cover all of it in one video, 24 words. So yeah, make sure to join the Discord if you're interested in learning the language, subscribe to keep with the channel updates, and with that out of the way, let's get into tell the time. So we're just going to start off with 10 words that you can use like relatively, kinda. So now is karu. Now, karu. And you can combine this with day to get today and all that. You can do the same thing with later and earlier to get today, yesterday, all that cool stuff. So now is karu. Later is shoya. Earlier is paki. 3 words out the way already. See, we're blazing through this. We'll be done in no time, pun intended. So soon is yobru. Yobru. Eventually, that is saya. Saya. I say this every video, but I wish there was more. I wish I put more to talk about on these slides, but you're the one doing the note taking. Like, yeah. Always is gruto. Gruto. Never nenyo. Sometimes is hime. Funny enough, I'm pretty sure the Japanese word for princess is also hime. But yeah, sometimes is hime. Before, skado. And then, to finish off the relative ones, after is poppa. So, yeah, now let's get into the actual little periods of time. So, second is blora. Like a second, and then a minute is itunyo. An hour, that is yanto. And day, nonaka. Nonaka. So again, you can combine this with like karu to get like karu nonaka for today. Or you can like short it down to like kanaka or something. I don't know. Week is shinki. Month, hiyuk. So, I figure while we're on the month slide, I'll go ahead and say it. If you want to, the names of the months are literally the number of the month plus hiyuk. So, like January is unahiyuk, nyashiyuk for February, amnohiyuk, March, petyahiyuk, all the way up until rikreruk nyashiyuk for December. 12 months. So, year is bulemi. And this works the same way. You say like the year number bulemi. So, for example, 2025, we would say nyas tusan ruk nyas rikre ruk huske bulemi. Yes, let's go. I remembered all that. I'm proud of myself. Decade, we combine rikre and bulemi to get rikemi. So rikre is 10, so we combine it, year, 10 years, decade, rikemi. And we do the same thing for century. So 100 is sato, we take part of that and get shakemi. And millennium, we take part of 1000, which is tusan, combine it with bulemi, tusemi for millennium. Past, pora. Present is yakilu. The future is abnil, and then o'clock, when you're telling the time, you stick mika onto the end of the number. So, let's go over a few little grammar tips while we're here. Words such as like now, later, all those don't use an adjective suffix. Think of those like the prepositions, kinda. And then we have pora, yakilu, and abnil. Those can all be turned into verbs. So, pora, which is past, that in verb form, which is like poranya. I'm just going to use the feminine form because that's the one I know the best. Poranya, to leave, and then yakilunya is to appear, which is present, and then abnil, which is future, so abnilnya means to reveal. And then rather than a colon, because if you remember, we already used those for ordinal numbers, like Vetyabash, Hushkabash, all those. Lesbani uses an apostrophe to separate the hour from the minute when you're telling the time. So, and then before giving the time, you just simply say the word kraya, which means time. And the time is formatted as follows. We have number, o'clock, or mika, number, minute. And it uses 24-hour time, so that means like 1 p.m. is 13, 5 p.m. 17, etc. For example, if the time was 6:29, you would say one of the following. If it was a.m., kluya mika nyasrikre rukia itunyo. So kluya mika 6, kluya 6 mika o'clock. Nyasrikre rukiu is 29, again 2, 10, and 9. And then itunyo is just minute. Or if it was PM, rikre rukyodo mika nyas rikre rukyo itunyo. So rikre rukyodo is 18, then mika o'clock, nyas rikre rukyo itunyo is the same as previously. And answer sentence would give you kraya kuya mika nyas rikre rukyo itunyo. Or you could also just put, again, in the format, that, which is just still kraya kuya mika nyas rikre rukyo itunyo, if it's written like that, for simplicity. And then your turn, I'm actually give you a little exercise here. In your notebook or whatever you're using to take notes, could be anything, write that, look at the time, and write down what it currently is for you in Lesbani. So I want you to do that in the Lesbani alphabet, the Latin alphabet pronunciation, and I just want you to practice using the 24-hour time with the apostrophe. So that'll conclude this episode. Thanks for watching. Next episode is the weather, episode 15. So join the Discord if you're interested in learning the language. Subscribe to keep up with the channel updates. Check out the website. I will update the dictionary with these time words very soon. And yeah, that'll about do it for this episode. Shino out. Ukyari!